Okay, welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda. In this episode, we are going to fail at climbing up a ladder. There always seems to be something like that. No, up here is the answer to everything we've been looking for. Please, alright, okay. I didn't know you actually gained stamina while climbing up the ladder. That's kind of interesting. I thought that took it away. Anyway, now we're here. What do you think we have to do here? Maybe we have to pull out our harp and strum. Apparently, just that basic harp sound illuminates the Skyloft symbol. Without the Triforce, and there's a lot of Skyloft symbols without the Triforce. But there's a reason why the Skyloft symbol and the Skyloft symbol and the Triforce are on the things. Anyway, we now have to strum to this time. Now, this is one of the most awkward mini games of the entire game. It's really difficult to do, but let's try it. And here comes one of the most unmemorable pieces of music. Oh no, because the Ballad of the Gales actually good, but this rendition is kind of sucks. At least Link's hand moves right? Because Fee was singing in the most awkward way possible. Anyway, now I've done that, it'll point to I think where the no, what does it do? Oh, yes. Inside, I think Thunderhead, is it? So now we need to fly inside there, inside Thunderhead, and find what's inside. Ah, yes, the three flames. I forgot about the three flames. So it's going to tell us what the three flames are. I like how the music continues. That's pretty nice. I don't think the music continues in Skyloft like that, though. It's a shame it doesn't continue when we're flying down here. It's back to the regular old lackluster music that plays here. In fact, while I'm here, I'll just clear out all my dots. Okay, so following this. I'm usually on the way inside the Thunderhead, I think it's called. The bunch of clouds. We also told that it didn't used to be like this, so obviously we're going to have to fix something in here. Or not. But yeah, here comes one. There's a slightly cool minigame puzzle in here as well. Fly, bird, fly. On your way here, there tends to be a lot of tornadoes, so watch out for those, because, man, they're just annoying. You have to dodge out of the way. It just stops you from being able to fly straight. I mean, it lets you, you know, not just course directly to where you want to go. Like, you know, well, at least in Wind Waker there were several things to catch your attention. There were things you could do to get rupees and blah blah blah, whereas here there are things you can do to get rupees, but they're all, just because of the way you control the bird, it just doesn't, it's not as interesting, it's not as fun, and it's not as rewarding. And, you know, I don't know. I think the whole 3D element as opposed to the 2D element of sailing, I just didn't like as much. Anyway, there's a place over there that has a little thunder thing. You also find in there's a goddess cube that we can get, which is nice, so we'll head for that one. Watch out for these beasts. They're you can kill them, but not yet. So I'm not going to say anything more about that. I don't think you can boost into them, and I don't think that does anything just yet. But yeah, they can hurt you, although I've found it's really difficult to get them to hurt you, like, unless that happens. You know, if you just keep your eye out, usually you can be fine, because they don't seem to try and hurt you. Okay. Well, thanks for proving me wrong right there, sir. Okay, this is where we need to drop off, but before we do that, we're going to head up here. Okay. Fly up to the top and just turn around. I think the goddess cube. No, that's not the one. There's another one. And we just fly around. It's a bit awkward to get this one. It is just on the other side here. So if we drop off, it should be somewhere around here. There we go. I think it is going to be right behind here. I want it to... Yes, there we go. I was right. Inside here, I have no idea what we'll find. I really need to start looking up the treasure chests a bit more. And a gold rupee. That'll max me out pretty quickly because I get to 900 now max. Oh, very nice. I can use that. So we need our bird again, because we need to get inside this place, and the best way to get inside it is, once again, awkward maneuvers. Is go in here, and this is a bit of a puzzle, and it requires us to push certain things certain ways. Like, I think the outer one. Oh no, never mind. My bad. Master Link, I have memories of this island. It is known as the Isle of Songs. Indicates that it was left here for you by the goddess, Master. Thanks. Oh yeah, but we're going to test you again. This is another one of those things in this game where the game is just going to test you. So this tells you, I forget what that bit... No, okay. Yes. So basically the idea with this is, you can put up and down sort of little bits, and what you have to do is you're creating a platform that goes to here. I think, no, you don't get anything for doing anything else. So what you have to do, the idea is, you push this, and everything moves, including the stuff outside. Now the things which don't move are the ones which are blocked in by one of the, oh, don't use the gust jar link. Blocked in by these things. So, if we try and move again, you'll see that everything now moves, including those stairs. Now this can be a bit difficult as to the nature of what's going on. Okay. Yeah, okay, well that's in that place now. What I'll do is I'll take the other ones around. Oh great, I think I have just messed this up. Puzzles. Gotta love them. We want to make them all kind of line up, which I think, if we get them all stuck on there again... Well, the music is here is another remix of the ballad theme, which is really pretty. It can be a bit bland, but there's one particular chord in it where you think, that's really nice. Okay, well I've messed this one up then. We just need to stop that one of them. I know exactly how we do that, so let's get rid of them. Get rid of those. No, Link, down. Fine. No, I don't want to stop that one anymore, but well, we'll just accept that and move it around further. Actually, no. We'll take the top one. No, wait, hold on a second. I want to stop... Which one is it? I want to stop the other two. And to stop the other two, we want to... that one and push it once. Right, so those two catch up. Want to... Oh, for goodness sake. No, above you, Link. We want to stop the one on the outside, which we can do with this one, and we're all done. Okay, now I've got the bridge laid out. We're done. It just requires a bit of thought, and once you get it right, it's relatively straightforward. And it's really difficult to mess this one up, but there we go. Took about 9 minutes. It feels like it took about 9 minutes. Anyway, the one annoying thing that you have is you press back. You have got to change the direction you press, obviously because of the screen. And the amount of times that I've accidentally, and it's really annoyed me, accidentally gone back in, back out, back in. So what do we need to do here? Oh, it's one of those marks. Yeah. We have to keep proving who we are. We've got the sword. We need to prove that we're worth it. It just keeps going on. This game is all about the goddess trying to prove that Link is worth saving them, which, you know, builds him up so he can defeat the final boss. But at the same time, it's a bit just because they're like, no, I'm not letting you fight him because you need to be able to be good enough to do it, or we need to prove that you're good enough to do it. It's amazing he just doesn't go, fine, well, you never don't think I'm good enough, then I won't. When you struck the crest with the Skyward Sword from your sword, a message from the gods working deep within my memory. Yeah, well. And here comes the first of the 3 completely unmemorable songs. Let's listen well, for I guide the place to the edge of time. Oh, is it? No, the song you have to come back here, I think. I don't know. You must earn the rights to 3 sacred gifts. You see? You have to do trials to overcome to get things, and it just goes on. It's a bit of a pain. Make use of the power of these gifts, as you will find the way to the purifying sacred fires. Now bestow upon you the melody. Serve you as a key, opening the first trial which awaits you deep in Farron Woods. Oh God. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not memorable. And no, it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. It's bland, and that's the problem with all the little songs that you can then play on the harp. They're all bland. Its rousing melody will guide you. It didn't rouse me into anything. It didn't make you feel anything. And usually when you hear a song, like, it's, as I said, it's because we've been spoiled with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Those 2 games have single-handedly decimated the whole little ditty theme, which you could get to. Like the one on, you know, you could just go da 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 or da 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 da. You could just kind of instantly come to you. You know it. But here it just, you won't go ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. It's just not as memorable. And a lot of people say, well, that's because you've had time, you've used them. It's because you play them a lot. It's because also when I'm sat there, it'll go you know, it'll make noises like, oh, sorry, when I'm sat there and I'm wanting to play it, I'll go da 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 da, because you have to use it a lot. You have to use it once to get inside the dungeon, and you end up playing a few of them more than once. So you end up playing the game more than once, so you get in the head. But that still isn't stuck in my head. It's not a memorable piece. And that's just what I find with this game in general, is that a lot of the music isn't memorable. The only thing which really is memorable is the Ballad of the Windfish, which is Ballad of the Windfish, Ballad of the Goddess, which is the main theme. And that's really overused. But yeah, it's a bit annoying. Right, so now we're going to head back down to Farron Woods. Oh god, they nearly hit me again. There are islands in here, but none of them really do anything just yet. So we're going to try and get the 3 sacred... Stop hitting me! The 3 sacred things and head back. I mean, we're what, 45 minutes into this... 30 minutes into this episode, so... Oh, come on, can I hit one of them? No, I can't. Actually, what's interesting is when you hold this, it kind of shows what's below you, which is really easy to... Well, it's really helpful if you want to kind of... Oh, for goodness sake. Really helpful if you want to see what you're going to land on. But I wish they could have used it like for dropping something, like dropping bombs at people. Like the bird could have flown down closer to the land. I mean, is there a specific reason why the bird couldn't? Do they ever explain it? No. Anyway, now I've gone here, we're going to head back to Farron Woods. I really should get the extra bug thing, because there are some bugs we could get in Farron, but what I'll do is I'll mostly get those off screen, because it's easy to do, and they're easy to get. There's no special, you know, thing to get most of them. And you come back to all the areas, like you even come back to Farron Woods again, a 3rd time. You visit each area 3 times. I didn't even look like I was that close to them. Well, that was a mean. I hate the way they do that. There's just no reason to it. Anyway, am I flying to this? Oh, messed up where I was going. There we go. I've also got one of these annoying little... What's it called? I forget this motion controlled. I would rather just use the control stick to fly around. I mean, I guess it gives you quite a bit of precision, because you can control a lot of things that you couldn't normally control with a stick, like up and down, forward, backwards. But since forward you don't press anything to go forward, you could do it on the control stick as well. Oh well. There we go. I don't think I'm going to make that. I kind of want to make it, but I don't think... Oh, I am. Yeah, I made that. Okay. So, just to stop it, like, everyone wondering, and, you know, we're just going to go straight to the areas. There's no point dowsing or pretending to look for them, because we already know where they are. Now, returning to Farron Woods, there are more things we can get. There are 2 goddess cubes that we can get. And there are also... I don't think we can just see it just yet. I'm not too sure. More playing the songs. This is the kind of... I don't know. I hate this mechanic. Okay, well, I wonder if that's where we're supposed to do it. There's a lot of fairies around there. And yeah, bang. But there are, I think, 3 goddess cubes and 2 pieces of heart we can get, which I'll look at doing straight after this. Now, okay, no, I'm just going to head straight into this. I'm not going to have fun here. Now, I love the animation here, the kind of... You'll see what happens when we start playing, the kind of leaf thing. But once again, the songs will have to be something which can be played with this timing. Oh, for goodness sake. All I'm doing is doing what it's asked me to do, and it's not working. I don't understand how that's fun, or sounds good, or anything. One of the interesting things about the harp is that there is actually, it has a different theme and a different sound for every bit of music in the game. And that's obviously music you can't play it with, like in cutscenes, but that's every area you can play it and it sounds a little bit different. Which I think is a really, really cool idea. Obviously it takes on the idea that Zelda's all about the music, but it just could have been something different than a harp, that actually kind of cool to play. 90% probability this is the mark of the trial gates. No, I'm just going to say 100%. Do you know why I'm going to say 100%? Because just there's no... Why? Wow, who else would it be? What would it be? Something Girahim set up to kill us? You know, maybe that would actually make sense. Ready sword. Thrust. Now here comes one of the elements which has been borrowed from quite heavily from Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess almost feels like the beta to this particular version, although I'm going to be honest and say I preferred Twilight Princess's version, mainly because it wasn't as difficult as these. Now, with these, you're going to have to follow a certain path, otherwise, just because there are certain things you need to watch out for in here. If you alert any of them, these big mechanical creatures will start trying to kill you. Now, you can try this as many times as you want. It's not a game over, you just get kicked back, and you can get to retry it. So you can literally keep going back and forth if you keep dying, which is nice. But more importantly, any water, or any places where it looked like there was water previously, will now have this bizarre sort of goo-ish thing, which when you go into will also alert everyone of your presence. Now, when you collect a tear, for 30 seconds, you will be... this is the tear shard. Yeah. The spirit vessel. Remind you of anything. Mysterious plant represents your spirit link. Okay, so you'll have, I think it's 20 or 19. No, it isn't. I think it's 50. Yeah, 15. And what you've got to do is, oh, for goodness sake, stop trying. When it's full, you get a certain item. The item you need to prove that to get the. For goodness sake, the item you need to. Yeah, the tears of all the different goddesses, strangely enough. When you get one, you become immune for 30 seconds from the glare of the creatures. You see one of them up there. There's 15 of them. Yeah, you've not got any health. One hit and you're dead, basically. So you've just got to yeah. Fine, I'll let her explain it. Oh, fantastic. I got it. Thank you very much. Okay. So, the plant at the top also represents the 30 seconds you have before they attack you, and when there's no leaves on the plant, it means they can see you. Now, first of all, it's very critical to go about and mark on your map where things are. There's spirit things. There's plenty of guys on the internet which tell you where they are. I use them because why not? And what the idea is going to be is you're going to follow the paths of these, and you know what you'll do is you'll put 2 down, and notice that the flower falls off, and this instantly gets all up inside your grill. You get one of these, bang. Halts the movers of the gardens for 90 seconds. I thought it was like 30 seconds. Okay, so you've got 90 seconds, which gives you plenty of time. And this is also a light fruit, enables you to see the beacons. Okay, this allows you to see the beacons of all the light tiers, which is nice. They're green as opposed to your blue ones. And there's loads of them, but it doesn't matter considering we know where they are because we've got a guide. Okay. Right, now I've got those 2. What I will do is go in and delete those and go through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this entire section up because you don't need to see me go in and out, and it's relatively straightforward. So just follow where I put them, and you should be fine. This is the liquid I was telling you about, by the way. Okay, well they gave you a log, but you can just run over it. It wouldn't make any difference. As long as you use the log to exit, you'll be fine. Now this is what we want to look for, and I'll just tell you why. This is a dark relic, and these are super rare, and you can only get in this trials. Now what you can do is you can enter these trials again, and every time you die, you actually keep these. So you can just keep dying and keep getting them, because you do need to get quite a significant amount for some of the upgrades, and they're a really real pain to get. So just look out for them, that's about it. So I'll see you after I speed up. Well, here we go. So this is what happens when you're being chased by them. You need to remember where they are, otherwise they will kill you. And you've got to remember that it's really simple for you to just lose your heart. So for you to run out of stamina while you're trying to run away from them. So be careful there. Okay, now you've got all the now you've got all of them. You have 90 seconds to leave, and the worst thing about that, only having 90 seconds to leave, is it's not just the fact you've got 90 seconds to leave. It's also the fact that if you activate anything during that time, there's no way of escaping it. You've just got to get back to here to escape it. You can actually wander back into this circle and it will heal you, but that's what you're supposed to do to finish anyway. So you are screwed if you finish far away. The idea is to finish as close as possible to you. This is where we get the Water Dragon scale. The sacred gift left by the goddess grants you the power to explore underwater and execute a spin maneuver. Now this is really handy and allows us to get to the water area of this game, which is good because we haven't had a water area of this game yet, despite the fact that most of the world below should be covered in water. We haven't yet experienced water, which is one of the flaws of this game. Oh god, he's going to rape you, look behind him. Anyway, guys, this has been quite a long episode. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. Yes, take care. Bye-bye.